Everyone has a story, and every story matters. I've had the chance to connect with many interesting people over the years, and everyone has a story. And this show is about the people and the stories that have shaped who I am. Stories that you can't make up. Welcome to You Can't Make It Up. I'm your host, Chrissy Jackson. I'm a podcasting newbie. Wanted to host a podcast for a long time, so here I am taking the leap. Thank you for taking it with me. It is Tuesday. It is September, believe it or not, and this is episode number 22 of You Can't Make It Up. For those of you wondering, there are 16 more Sundays until Christmas. Just FYI, thought you'd want to know that as you listen to this episode. If this is your first time to listen, I'm a menopausal, middle-aged mama. I love my family. I love Jesus. I love music. I love working out with Peloton. I also love my Houston sports team, something I thought I'd throw in this episode. Go Astros, go Texans, go Rockets. I'm really looking forward to the start of the football season this year. I am broadcasting from Houston, Texas. My dream is to someday travel the world and experience the beauty that God has created, and I am grateful that you're here to listen. What will you learn or gain from listening to this podcast? You'll hear real stories. Stories you can't make up. I want to encourage you to never give up. Life is hard, but you can overcome any obstacle with perseverance, and we can all persevere. This episode was inspired by my friend Marcus Kurihara. Marcus, shout out to you for introducing me to the Nellis Auction. So, what is the Nellis Auction, right? Honestly, I hadn't heard of it until a few months ago, thanks to Marcus. It's an online auction service based in Las Vegas. They have locations in Houston, Phoenix, Denver, Philly, and Dallas, and they sell returned items and overstock from major retailers. They have everything. Y'all, everything. Electronics, furniture, baby gear, clothes, you name it. The best part, they have a 7-day return policy. Why I'm a fan? Well, I'm not getting paid for any of this, but I had my first pickup this weekend, and I had to share about it because I was just so excited. Y'all, I went and grabbed a portable Black & Decker air conditioner for my garage gym. Right now, we have 3 fans in there, and with this Texas heat, it's just miserable. This AC unit retailed for almost $400. I got it for just $81. $81. Less than $100 for something that costs $400. Thank you. Can't make it up, y'all. So, how does it work? All the bidding happens on their website. You get a proxy bid, which means you enter the most you're willing to pay, and the system bids for you automatically up to that limit. The product pages are really detailed, so you know exactly what you're getting. Like for that AC unit, the listing mentioned a broken part, and they come with different star ratings, and Marcus filled me on that before I did my first ever bid. But it was a tiny piece of plastic, y'all, like a little teeny tiny piece. They put it in a Ziploc bag and it said broken piece on it. It was not essential. It was nice that they included it. So I'm setting it up today and I'll let you know how it works out. On that same trip, I also won some goofy Christmas gift for my sister. You know, you'll appreciate the effort on this, sis. I also got a new plunger because we needed one. Thank you, Bill. Can't make it up, y'all. The best part is that bids start as low as $1. Once you win, you schedule your pickup time, and then you pull into this parking lot, big giant warehouse. They have all these little signs that direct you, and you pull into the numbered parking spots. Somebody checks you in, or you can check yourself in by scanning the QR code. But I was lucky today. This nice young lady checked me in. I mean, I was in that spot for maybe 5 minutes. Guy comes out, puts stuff in my trunk. Thank you. Have a nice day. Closes the trunk, and I'm off. It was super easy and super convenient. The whole round trip, maybe took me about an hour. So I'm already on the lookout for a few other items like a pergola, some new weights. There are some other things on my list, but I won't mention them here just in case one of you is a lucky gift recipient this Christmas.
Thank you for listening to You Can't Make It Up. Interested in sponsoring this podcast? Email us, You Can't Make It Up, bcpmedia@gmail.com.
This week in the media, I'm talking about the beloved coach Lee Corso. This past Saturday marked the end of an era for college football fans, and myself included, as the legendary analyst Corso made his final appearance on ESPN's College GameDay. The farewell show took place in Columbus, Ohio, the very same city where his iconic headgear prediction tradition began. Shout out to my sister and her friends Danielle and Kim for making the trip to Columbus to see the show and the game. Too bad the Longhorns didn't look as good as we wanted them to. We believe in you, though, Arch. Why is Coach Corso so special? Lee Corso celebrated his 90th birthday this August. Y'all, 90 years old. He has been a part of College GameDay since its inception in 1987. Just for some perspective, that's the same year my now 56-year-old husband graduated from high school. Coach's philosophy was simple. Football is just a vehicle. It's entertainment, sweetheart. This mindset defined his 38-year career, making him a beloved figure in sports media. He was known for making weekly picks at the location of the live roadshow with the oversized mascot heads, and sometimes even dressing up in costumes to make his weekly picks. Over the years, I've enjoyed watching him in his weekly picks, and during that time, he's worn the headgear of 69 different teams and made 431 picks, compiling a record of 287 wins and 144 losses. And by the way, for those of you keeping track, all of his picks on Saturday, he won them all. His final show was a celebration of his legacy, and he did it in style. He arrived on the set in a tuxedo alongside his longtime partner and hottie, Kirk Herbstreit, who got visibly emotional. Herbstreit called it an incredible honor to work with him. The Ohio State Marching Band even spelled out Corso on the field. His final pick was fittingly made in Columbus, where it all started in 1996, 29 years ago. He put on the head of Brutus the Buckeye, his most picked mascot, to predict an Ohio State win over Texas. It was a perfect ending to a storied career. What would have made it more perfect? If Texas won. Just saying. ESPN did an awesome job in the tribute to Corso. Coach, thank you for so many memorable Saturdays. I'm glad I was able to see the show myself in person over the last year. Coach Corso, thank you for so many Saturday memories. You've left College GameDay in good hands. And that is it for this week's episode of You Can't Make It Up. Thank you for joining me. You can find me in between episodes on social media. On Instagram, I'm yourmom6868. Thank you, everyone who is following me. I've got lots of new followers. Makes me kind of happy and intrigued by where you're learning to follow me. Anyway, on X, my handle is CNF77, aka Boring Christine. If you are on the Peloton app, I'm also there. Boring Christine. Let's get a workout in together. And tune in for a new episode in 2 weeks. La Boo Boo versus La Foo Foo. I know you can't wait to find out. Thanks for listening, and remember to be kind. Everyone is going through something you know nothing about.
You Can't Make It Up is a production of BCP Multimedia. This podcast is produced and written by Chrissy Jackson. All rights are reserved.